We constantly hear about alien biomass being a source of unlocking local community level impacts. But the question comes down to source of value and the types of applications selected. The focus is on localization. How do we effectively co-create solutions for communities and simultaneously maximize impact? The answer is to keep it simple. We need to develop effective localized engagement models considering where the biomass is located, what solutions and applications are needed, and who should we work with to make this happen. We need to be looking at it from a medium to longer term perspective to say what is going to benefit the community and then create strategic steps towards this. And part of this is to understand where the needs are. This is a way to be able to create jobs that are a lot more viable.
We're also looking on an even smaller scale, a sub-industrial scale, at communities, at schools, at a household level. There's so much that can be done in terms of finding value, reusing this biomass if we can keep it local and keep it quite simple.
This is one of the reasons that we're strongly advocating for a biomass industry value chain body to be established. This means that we can create transparency from the point of clearing all the way through to the actual application itself as well as the end user.
We want to involve people in co-creating solutions for these big questions and challenges, to be less dependent on outside sources and also to create new income streams for local government.
When it comes to the community development aspect, it is something that has to have a multi-pronged approach, and for this a strong partnership focus is needed.
To work together towards a solution that will be viable and sustainable for not only the region but obviously also for the economy of the region itself.
When it comes to clearing of alien vegetation, there is a transportation component associated with that. And if you increase the transportation significantly from where clearing takes place to where ultimately the biomass is being utilized, that means the costs go up quite significantly. So this is really an opportunity where we can have a very, very localized benefit being harnessed.
Now we've got locals now cutting wood for me. Again, they're earning money out of the process. I'm getting my fuel out of the system, and we're getting aliens cleared at the same time. This system paid for itself within a year. You've got to stop and look at them. Look at the requirements and look what's out there and what's possible.
Look at what originally started out as a constraint, as a threat to the water security in South Africa, and look at how can we turn this into a viable opportunity.
Getting to understand, where is their biomass, how much is there, what is the value in that, and then what are the local industries that are present there that can start using those, in many cases with very little investment required into their capital infrastructure.
We should keep and retain the wealth in the local community for partnership between local business, local civil society, local government, and then the professions and the academics.
Sometimes it means that we create smaller steps initially just to ensure the viability behind what we're doing. It means that less jobs might be created initially, that these jobs will definitely be sustainable, and it will allow for skills development, which will then create a pipeline or a gateway for even more jobs to be created. This is a way to come from a very high strategic conceptual level into something a lot more pragmatic that will truly benefit the local community.